Protect your energy like it's your future, because it is. Oh my God, like your energy means everything. Your the shit you wish for, the things you pray for, the everything you want in your life comes from your energy. Like you can't be expecting a happy ending when you're feeling miserable all the time, you know? Like you gotta put yourself in a positive mind state. You gotta be able to see the good in the bad. You gotta be able to do everything you can in your power to be able to keep on going and understand that no matter what you're feeling, you gotta see the light through the dark. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Bro, I can promise y'all more than dozens of times I've come across, just sitting down and accepting facts, bad things are gonna happen in life, but it doesn't mean they have to stay that way, or you have to even feel bad about them every time. Like, some, even in some, like cultures, they consider death, for an example, a blessing. They wear all white instead of all black. They're happy. Of course, they're sad in the sense that the person's gone, but they consider it a blessing that the person's gone. They're joyful. They're everything that usually death shouldn't be. Because like usually when you think of death, it's something sad. It's something gone. It's something, something you can't control, and then you just feel terrible about it. But these people in different cultures, I'm not exactly sure which ones, they usually just, they're happy about the deaths. And usually when I say protect your energy, it's more like protecting your peace. Your peace means everything. You can't do things out of, like you can't make terrible times good if you're not peaceful with yourself. You could be fuming in your heart, and that's what's gonna cause problems. Usually when you get problems in life, or outside the world is peaceful, and if your heart's fuming, you're gonna even be uncomfortable either way. So you gotta protect your peace, protect your energy, everything. It just goes off everything from that. And I promise y'all, I myself, I usually try to do my best when it comes down to protecting my peace. Whether it be prayers, whether it be, sitting down and meditating, eating by yourself, Another thing that could probably also help y'all is, talking to someone, whether it not be a therapist, whether it not be your family, whether it not be your friend, all those things. You can even talk to, there's communication tools online. I'm gonna start communicating with y'all too. If y'all feel like y'all don't ever got somebody to talk to, I'm here, bro. Trust me, I'm always available to talk to, have a sit down. I've had sit down conversations, helped people out, find their solution in life, And so even if nobody's there, I promise y'all I'm available, help y'all out and stuff like that. And the best way I can even tell y'all that, helping y'all future out, helping y'all, mindset grow and stuff like that, it all starts within yourself first. You gotta accept facts. You gotta be able to, do what it takes. Actually do what it takes. When I talk about, future and stuff like that, we all pray that we, grow old, or, live a long, happy life, stuff like that. But your future is the second that, like a second forward that you're about to live, the second forward that you're about to live. Because, we can wish for a long life, but, you never know what happens and stuff like that. And I highly doubt that, you can really predict your future. Obviously, you can hope for the best, wish for the best, but you can never predict your future. No time telling, stuff like that. And you want to protect even the second ahead of you. You can't just, worry about, thinking that you'll have a better future if you're doing drugs. You can't be doing crazy things, damaging things to your life, and then assume that's protecting your future. Whether it be emotional, mental, physical, every type of damage is considered damage because it's not protecting your future. Protecting your peace is listening to yourself, sitting down and just hearing yourself out, like accepting some facts, not where you have to, go outside, be with friends, stuff like that. Like, just that's its own happiness, but that's not protecting your peace. Because let's say you're going out with friends and all that stuff, doing them nighttime stuff, maybe even daytime things, activities, all that stuff. You don't really get to hear your brain now. You don't really hear what you want to do. You gotta sit and just accept some facts. And sometimes even people tell me, your videos are, they get a little boring and stuff like that. But y'all can let me know what I can do to help improve it. But I think I'm doing amazing and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get help. One of my even high school friends, he's going up right now. He's going crazy doing his Christ thing. That's a blessing on its own. And I really hope that everybody around me, or everybody, in their own way grows, just keeps on growing. And today's episode 48, and today's quote is, protect your energy like it's your future, because it is. And have a blessed day.